What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before we jump into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, it's been storming where I'm at, so if you hear some rain in the background, I do apologize. You shouldn't hear it, but just giving you a heads up if you do. Now, as for some of the highlights in this video, I have exclusive details on two upcoming Air Jordan 1 Low 85 releases for holiday 2024. There's also a new Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG. And we have more updates on the Air Jordan 1 High OG Black Toe Reimagined. I know there's a lot of ones right there, but believe me, there's more from Jordan Brand, different models. I got you covered there. And then we have shoes from Nike, Reebok, ADIDAS, and New Balance. And now let's jump into the news. I know a lot of people have been asking me to cover other brands other than Nike and Jordan in my news videos, and usually I do that. I took a break from doing it because I was really behind and wanted to catch up on the Nike and Jordan brand stuff, but we're going to start incorporating more brands into the videos once again. So first up, we got something from New Balance, and I actually really like this shoe. Now, this is a DTLR exclusive. It is not a collaboration, but only releasing at the retailer in-store and online, and it's the New Balance 9060 CYAN Burst. So the inspiration for the shoe is spring, and it comes with blue mesh on the upper and suede overlays. We have white leather on the panels and light gray across the toe box. Hits of gray run throughout along with light green. Other details includes accents of guava and sunflower. Also, there are some flowers on the insoles. Overall, definitely has some spring vibes, and if you want to grab them, they're going to drop on February 9th. The retail price will be $160. These will be available exclusively at DTLR and DTLR online. Reebok has a new pack coming out known as Big Game, and the pack will feature the Reebok Preseason 94 Mid and the Reebok ES22. So the Reebok ES22 is for Emmitt Smith, and the Preseason was originally launched in 1992. I'm not sure why they're calling it the 94 though. Either way, the two feature a similar colorway, and the naming for the pack is unknown. I'm going to guess since they both have ties to football, it has to do with the Super Bowl, and since the upcoming Super Bowl is being played in Las Vegas, I think the colorway is a tribute to the Raiders, although that's not confirmed, it's just more speculation. But as for the release date, both pairs will drop on February 9th. The Preseason will retail for $130, while the ES22 will cost you $180. ADIDAS has a couple releases for All-Star Weekend, and the first one we're going to talk about is the Adidas Crazy 8 All-Star. Now, for those that don't know, this shoe was originally called the KB8 and was Kobe Bryant's signature shoe when he was with the Three Stripes brand. Kobe Bryant actually wore this pair during the 1998 All-Star game where he faced off against Michael Jordan. So this pair features a core black, regal purple, and cloud white color combination, and they're going to drop on February 15th for $140. Releasing sometime in 2024, we have the Adidas Crazy 1 2001 All-Star Game. Again, this is a shoe that was worn by Kobe Bryant, part of his signature line. And if you can't tell by the name, Kobe wore this pair during the 2001 NBA All-Star Game. They come dressed in a yellow cab, cloud white, and core black color combination. And at the time of recording, they have dropped in Europe, and they should be available for All-Star Weekend. I mean, it makes sense, but we don't have a release date for the States just yet. But the retail price will be $150. Official images arrived of the Nike SB Dunk Low Big Money Savings. Now, that's what they were originally being called, but some new information came out, which makes me not like these shoes. Now, at first, when I saw images, I wanted them. I thought they were dope, but the inspiration and even the name change of these shoes has me not wanting them at all. And I know that's a bit weird, but the new name, or I should say the inspiration, is Live, Laugh, Love. I hated those signs. You would see them at Target, Walmart, stores like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I feel like so many people had that at their house, and not even just a sign at their house, but they would make memes on Facebook. You would always see it, or in their bio, and it would just annoy me so much. And the odd part about it is I don't even know why. I think it was just because everyone was doing it and it caught this wave at one point of time. But this information comes from Nike SB or Nothing, so I just wanted to give him a shout out. I still like the look. I like the smaller details. For example, it comes with this long tag with like a barcode on it on the inside of the tongue. It's supposed to resemble a receipt. You probably have to cut that off to wear them though. But now that I'm actually really looking at them and thinking about that nickname, this shoe does look like something inspired by Hobby Lobby, if you guys had that store, or a Michaels. Now for the release details, this pair is expected to debut in April, although we don't have a specific release date, and the retail price will be $125. Each year, Nike Sportswear releases a pair of shoes inspired by Jackie Robinson, and for 2024, they're going to release the Nike Air Max 186. The shoes come dressed in a midnight navy, obsidian, cell, metallic gold, and gum medium brown color combination. Going over this pair, like the previous releases, it'll come in a premium theme, and they are constructed with suede. We have navy on the upper and perforations on the collar and toe box, while cell covers the mudguards and white hits the laces in the midsole. We have special tributes to Jackie, which includes a diamond patch with his number 42 on the tongue, a gold lace doubre with a swoosh in his number, and a special label on the inside of the insole, paying tribute to Jackie Robinson Day, which takes place on April 15th. Other details includes a gum rubber outsole, and each pair comes with 2 sets of laces with gold lace tips. Now, for those that want to grab, this pair drops on April 1st, and the retail price will be $150. For the upcoming Summer Olympics that will be taking place in Paris, Nike Skateboarding will release a couple shoes, one of them being the Nike SB Dunk Low Safari Olympics. Now, they're also dropping a SB Blazer Mid, but the SB Dunk Low shown comes dressed in a Phantom Black Monarch, Summit White, and Chlorine Blue color combination. Now, the photo is a mock-up. However, what I've heard is that this is an accurate mock-up of what's releasing. Now, I got to give credit where it's due, so shout out to Brandon 1A, and I got to ask him, I just talked to him recently, how to pronounce his username, because I feel like I can never get it right, but shout out to him, really cool guy. But as you could see from the mock-up, the shoes will feature white leather on the base, and then on the overlays, we have safari print throughout. Black hits the swoosh, tongue, heel overlay, and the rubber outsole, and then Monarch, which is like a shade of orange, covers the liner, tongue, and heel branding. Finishing the look, we have blue on the laces. So what I see so far, these are decent. I'm not really sure how they tie to the Olympics. We probably have to wait to hear more when Nike SB officially unveils them. As for a release date, we don't have a specific one, but they are expected to debut summer 2024, and no retail price as of yet. Probably going to cost either $125 or $135. Moving on to Jordan Brand, and we're going to talk about the Awake NY Jordan Airship. I briefly talked about this in my February 2024 Air Jordan release dates video, so if you haven't checked that out, there is a link in the description below. But what I heard is that instead of coming in a mismatch theme, there are actually going to be 2 releases. Now, the reason many thought it would be a mismatch theme is because when the first image leaked of the collab, it featured one shoe with blue accents and the other with red. So the first one that's going to release is the one with red accents. And other than the initial first look, all we've had since is some preview photos. So this really gives us a closer look at what's to come. And this pair features a cell, black, university red, metallic platinum, and muslin color combination. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of embroidered detailing. We have Awake's A logo on the lateral side. The swooshes are done in platinum, and then we have a snakeskin-like texture on the ankle done in red. One of the things I like is the midsole. It's aged. I know a lot of you guys don't like the aged look. I personally do. And then the outsole, it almost looks faded. But if you're interested in grabbing this shoe, they're going to drop on February 21st along with some apparel, and the retail price will be $150. In one of my previous videos, I'm not sure when, I went over the holiday 2024 releases from Jordan Brand just to confirm colorways and style codes, things like that. And one of the shoes that I didn't cover in that video was the Air Jordan 11 Bred Velvet. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Yes, you guys know they are coming. And the official colorway is black, gym red, and white. And if you want to see the style code, it'll be on SneakerFiles.com. I'm sure most of you don't care about it. And like I mentioned prior, this will be a women's exclusive release. I'm not sure about extended women's sizing just yet. And the retail price will be $230. We have a release date for the upcoming J Balvin Air Jordan 3 Rio. Now, you guys might have seen two different versions of this shoe going around. One with the elephant print a lot lighter, and then this one where the elephant print is darker, which I like a lot more. Now, the lighter elephant print, what I was told, is an early sample. And according to Frank Cooker, who used to or still has ties to Jordan Brand, I don't think he still works at Jordan Brand. I think he moved on. He hinted at this version being the retail release. So not only that, like I mentioned, we do have a release date, and the shoes will drop on May 22nd, and the retail price will be $250. We have some on-feet photos of the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue, as well as some information. It looks like the release date has changed. Initially, they were pushed back until May. Now they're going to drop in April. I'll talk about more on that in a moment. But with these on-feet images, probably one of the nicer set of photos we've also seen. And it just gives us a look at what's to come. So for me, this was the #1 pickup of 2024, but it's tied right now with the Black Toe Air Jordan 14 for me. As you guys know, the 14 is my favorite model, but the Military Blue 4 is my favorite colorway of the 4, and is probably my second favorite shoe of all time. Either way, I plan on getting them both. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. But other than that, I did just want to share the on-feet photos and let you guys know the new details. But it's confirmed, at least for now, they're going to drop on April 27th. And the retail price will be $215. Also, they will drop in full family sizing. So this information leaked before I could get it out. So shout out to KicksFinder because they leaked it first. I was confirming a few more things before I initially leaked it, but yes, there's going to be another Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG. This one is known as Pale Vanilla. Now, before we get things started, the image used is a mock-up. We don't know how it's actually going to look, so just use this as a placeholder. It could look totally different. But yeah, I heard about this pair a couple weeks ago. There is also two more collabs that I'm going to leak once I get the official colorway for those two. I have a general idea, but I don't have the official colorway. One, I will say, is potentially from a retailer on the East Coast. The other one's also from a retailer, but I'm not really sure where they're located. I've never been to their store. I'll say this, they don't have a retail store on the West Coast that I'm aware of, or at least not in California. But I'm a little surprised. They're going heavy on the Air Jordan 1 Low OG, and just heavy overall on the Air Jordan 1. And this comes after there were plans for Travis and Jordan Brand to release any more Air Jordan 1 collabs. It seems that now they're almost trying to prove everyone wrong, because I believe there's 3 so far. There's been some rumors about some high OGs. Again, those are just rumors. It's not confirmed. But for this pair, I'll feature a Pale Vanilla, Black, Cream 2, and Muslin color combination. So this mock-up was done by Z Sneakerhead Z, so shout out to him. And other than that, we don't really have much more information. Yes, this will be a men's release. So this marks 2 Travises that will release in men's and 1 in women's sizes. And as for a specific release date, unfortunately, we don't have one. However, they are expected to debut holiday 2024. When I'm telling you, holiday 2024 is stacked, it's crazy because there's already a ton of stuff that I've leaked. And then you have a few things from other sources that leaked that I can also confirm that are coming. And then I still have more, and it's, I don't know, they're trying to make everyone broke this holiday season. And the retail price for this pair will be $150. For this video, I have 2 pairs of shoes that are exclusive news. And in the outro, I might talk about another pair a little bit, so if you're interested in that. It's a performance shoe. I'm gathering more information before I make an official announcement, but I can let you guys know some details that I have right now. But this is the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 white, black, neutral gray. Now, I couldn't come up with a nickname. Z and I, we tried and we just couldn't fit it. since we didn't know the actual color blocking, because again, this is just a mock-up, we don't know how it's actually going to look, I didn't want to call them Barons. Although a Barons release would kind of make sense, since Jordan Brand is celebrating the 30th anniversary of when MJ played for the Barons. But this shoe, along with another one, will be the first to release of the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 in non-OG colorways. At least to my knowledge, we're supposed to get the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 wings, but that was delayed. I heard that they're still coming, but I'm not exactly sure when, so technically that would be the first when they drop. And the official colorway for this shoe is just white, black, neutral, guys. So again, that's just what we're calling them. And unfortunately, we don't have a specific release date. But this pair will drop for holiday 2024, and that could take place anytime between October and December. Also, the retail price will be $160. Another Air Jordan 1 Low 85 will also be dropping holiday 2024. This is known as Mocha. So again, the image used is a mock-up. We don't know how it's actually going to look. I do have the colorway, the style code, all that good stuff. And the official colorway is white and dark mocha. So just keeping it clean and simple, 2 colors. Now on the Air Jordan 1 Low 85 releases, and I take it any of the upcoming Air Jordan 1 High 85 releases, they're going to come with new packaging. So every time you guys buy a Jordan 1 Low 85 or a Jordan 1 High 85, they come with red and black packaging. Usually it's the inverse of the actual OG packaging. Now they're going to switch things up. It's actually going to start coming in black and red. So mostly black throughout, and then some red detailings like on the Nike branding and whatnot. The overall shape of the box is going to be slimmer. This will be to mimic that of the original box. I'll include a photo here so you can kind of tell what it looks like. This isn't the 2024 release. This is actually an OG pair in box. Now again, holiday 2024 is when they're expected to release, and the retail price will be $160. We have another update on the Air Jordan 1 High OG Black Toe Reimagined. Now, I talked about this when I initially leaked this shoe maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe even a month. I'm not entirely sure, but we do have confirmation that now instead of the Wings logo, it's going to read Air Jordan on the ankle. And what I saw on Instagram was a bit funny to me. People were saying that this is going to ruin the Air Jordan 1, specifically the black toe colorway. There was a lot of IG pages posting that. Not comments, but just pages. And I'm like, for one, the Air Jordan 1 is going down as far as hype goes. But if you're a fan, that's good news. It's easy to purchase. It's easy to get our hands on. Now, the people posting that probably don't know the history behind it and the fact that it's an original sample. The infamous photo of Michael Jordan at a basketball court, he had the shoes over his shoulder. It is based off of that image. Again, you guys could take my word with a grain of salt because I also own the 2016. I believe that's when they dropped, 2016 pair. And I do plan on grabbing this pair as well. Now, as for the color of the tongue, I'm not sure as of yet if it's going to be black or white. Also, they're not going to have age detailing. I know a lot of pages posted that it would. Initially, when I reported on it, I was told that it wouldn't, but just letting you guys know once again. And no release date for now, but they are expected to debut in holiday 2024, which means a release could take place between October and December. Also, the retail price will be $180. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down below. Are you guys still good with the shoes dropping with Air Jordan on the ankle instead of the Wings logo, or are you going to pass? And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. One more thing, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Now, as for the little bit of news that I have, it's on the Air Jordan 39. I briefly talked about what I knew in a past video, it was a while ago, and that Jordan Brand was attempting to make the shoe for on-court and off-court use. So basically, you can go hoop in these and then go out wearing them. Now, I'm not sure how that's actually going to look. I did talk to somebody who's seen them. They don't look like the Air Jordan 9 at all. There'll probably be something small on them that ties itself to the Air Jordan 9. Also, it's going to be in low cut form. So no mid, I guess they're just going straight to low top. And what I was told is they will feature full zoom length Air plus full length Zoom X. So This will be the first time that they put Zoom X in a basketball sneaker. I'm trying to get the photo, and from there I'll do a mock-up so you guys can see. I know a lot of people aren't interested on the latest signature shoe, but depending on the look, I think some people may gravitate towards it. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But for this video, again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I do plan on dropping one more short. I dropped one for the best February 2024 releases from Jordan Brand. And then, of course, a couple days before that, I dropped the February 2024 Air Jordan and Nike release dates video. So if you want to check those out, I'll put links in the description below. And with that said, let me know what you liked or disliked down in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, leave that down below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.